paper up. Then just got a paper cut. Bars hit like an uppercut. For niggas who talk too much, haters just wanna rock with us. Graduated with honors, I finished school. Popular interview after interview. Different lanes and avenues hitting these platforms. Any others, the bills is due. Ain't no need to deny it. The city good don't divide it. All of this segregation just leave room for hating. We on the R-I-Z-E. We on the R-I-Z-E. We out. We on the R-I-Z-E. We out. We on the R-I-Z-E. We do your live interview. We on the R-I-Z-E. We out. We on the R-I-Z-E. We out. We on the R-I-Z-E. We out. We on the R-I-Z-E. Yes,
You can stay with me. Till I die, I'm trying to feel it right. To do what you like, I'll make it happen tonight. I know you don't smoke, but I got something you can talk. I wanna rap it like it's my rope. I wanna prove you can't get no smoke. I wanna live, I even do it right now. You got me in the view right now. Slide for the way by way. I'm trying to get you out of my name. Right now, don't be a test, but I'm not desperate. I'm chasing your baggy, and I can see that you're ready. I know what to do to make you say that you like it. I can make your body say yes, you guys. Know you gotta go, but I want you to leave. Everything I do, need you stay here with me, yeah. If you handle it, then I know that baby you. If you handle it, then I know that baby you. Baby, hold me down, down, down. When I come around, you don't ever have to call. But that's when I come around. Someone better, and someone better for you. I know you better, but you know better. Right now, you better be ready. Cause I'ma need some of this body. I know you be right now. And baby, girl, I'm coming. Give it to you, give it to you. Girl, I'm on the way right now. You better, I'ma be ready. Take me somewhere, baby, I know you be right now. Baby, I'm coming. Oh, no. Let your head down, take a Mazerati. Play that song I like to see you dance to. Have those girls like, they got better right. And we're about to make a dance to. Wake up on each other like something nation. You don't gotta stress no more. We'll make it alright. Together you take it all. We'll wake up and get it all. Yeah. It's already though. Before the show even started yet, you already know what time it is. Another dope show. Shout out my boy Q on the key. Facts. Another dope show, man. Another dope episode on the Rize TV. You feel me? I just want to thank my viewers, my listeners. You know what I mean? For even being in tune again tonight. You know what I mean? It's Wednesday. I hope y'all had a good, productive day. because this shit about to get lit. You already heard how the intro was. You know what I mean? We got a special guest in the hot seat.
I already know what it
You
is.
feel me? Now we seen this artist on the rise in season 1.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we was lit too, bro. We definitely lit. Turned up. Shout out Smiley Quinn. She was in here with me. We turned up, you know what I'm saying? We sang, had the after show, it was lit, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm back.
Also seen this artist after the 4-1 takeover.
And it was lit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all Momentum artists, shout out 41 Curve, shout out Down Foolish, you already know the down in this bitch. Big 41 shit.
That's what it is, man. So without further ado, please announce to the people who we got in the hot seat.
We got your boy, the one and only HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Mr. Heatt. You feel me? If you don't pick the 2 T's, you won't find me. You feel me? Being honest, while I'm in here, you feel me? Your boy, Mr. Heatt. You know what I'm saying? Out here.
That's what it is. So how you feeling though? Not a lot of R&B artists can bring their keyboard to the.
You know, hey, that's how I be by my say. I fuck with everybody who fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that fuck with me, I break it with, you know what I'm saying? When I know they're gonna be up, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out my boy Q. That's my boy. We go back, 5 on the keys, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do, man, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it this time. I ain't wanna bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's what it is. So for everybody that do not know who Mr. Heatt is, they did not catch him on season 1, but he's here season 2. Please tell the people where they can find you at, where they can follow you at, and a little brief about yourself, like briefly.
You can find me on all platforms. You feel me? Like I said, Mista. 2 T's. Gotta put 2 T's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come with that fire. Mr. Heatt. That's on Instagram, Lucius Lion, Facebook. Like I said, all platforms. Got albums on YouTube. Videos coming soon. I'm working. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? I got that drive. I'm with it.
Thanks. Well, I definitely see the love coming through the screen right now. So
much
that's
love.
what it is, man. As soon as everybody tuning in, make sure y'all share the live. Please subscribe to the channel. Also comment in the comments because he need to know, I need to know how we doing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all subscribe to that and make sure y'all participate in the movement. You feel me? So let's just jump right into it. We got Mr. Heatt in the hot seat. You cannot find him if you don't put 2 T's. So he already told you. So you already know what time it is. Mr. Heatt, let's talk about who you were in elementary, leading up to you discovering your musical talent.
Elementary, I come from a musical family, so I always been musically inclined. I always listen to all types of genres. I always explore the music world. Granddaddy a preacher, pops a preacher. Mom was running the church. My dad died when I was 11. You know, my mom started doing things. We went to clubs and she started, expanding her music more. So I learned a lot from her. Shout out Nene, you know what I'm saying? Cynthia Nene, shout out her. And just elementary, man, like I can go back to watching Michael Jackson, bro.
Not Michael Jackson.
That's my favorite artist, bro. That's what really inspired me to. That's what I wanted to be like. When I knew I seen myself on stage, I said that's how I want to be like. I seen that man hop on stage, stand there for about maybe 5 minutes. On stage, that's a long time. I'm talking about the whole 5 minutes. People passing out. The whole 9 crying, all of that, because they love that man. That's Michael Jackson. So, I want that type of effect. Not saying I can get that same effect, but I just want that kind of look, So, and ever since I was a kid, I always knew that. And now I become an artist, that's how I'm coming with that kind of energy, So.
Absolutely. So you discovered that, you was already around music anyway. You knew how to speak, you knew how to. I'm not even just going to say music. You just was around a whole full of entertainment.
Yeah, because I've been playing drum styles, like I said, church, like you said, that's entertainment. We might not realize the resistance behind it, but when you just a kid, you see music, you see people dancing. Same thing they do in the club. They got a live band, they got music, got people dancing. So, yeah, it was a bunch of entertainment, it was a bunch of exciting shit that intrigued me as a kid. I was like, I want to do that. I'm gonna learn how to play that one day. And as a kid, like I said, one day I'll be on the drums and be playing ever since. That's why I started out there on the drums. You know what I'm saying? Before I started playing keys.
So that's first love.
First love, yes, sir.
And when did you transition to keys?
I transitioned to keys, I want to say about 2008. But I didn't start taking keys serious. I learned a song. My mom taught me "Let's Chill" by God.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was there. I just
before your time.
But hey, I got an old spirit, but I take you back. And I played that song for a while, running through the mud. I used to take the chords. I play by ear. I sing, so I would play them chords, and I'd be like, damn, I can take these chords and do this with it and switch it up. And I always had like musical common sense, if that makes sense. And I just always knew how to take shit, just flip it or reverse it or do whatever. And was doing that, and really, I only wanted to play the piano just to say I knew how to play, and ended up making a career.
Shit, you got a lot of R&B artists. They play keys.
Yeah, a lot of
Jamie Foxx,
Tank,
Trey Songz, Cisco. You feel me? Like they all play keys, bro. You know, and shit. I know it's hard being an R&B artist. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all gotta make sure y'all please people to the utmost top level. You feel me? Because an R&B artist, you can clean up listening to R&B artists. You can party. You know what I mean? You can put the juice in it where people can put the hip in it. You feel what I'm saying? As far as R&B, then you can feature with a rap artist. There's so many things you can do being an R&B artist. What message are you putting out there to the people, to your audience, to your fan base, to your supporters?
My what message that you said? What message I'm putting out?
But yeah, what type of message you want to give people for your music?
I'm more of a relatable artist. I'm somebody who just want to be heard, man. You know, everybody been through stuff in life. You know, and I'm just one of those artists, man. I just want to get out there. I want to hear my story. I got stories. I got songs that people can relate to. I can do that mouth for people who can't speak for themselves. Put over a song to listen to. Some guys might be scared or don't know how to approach women. So I got songs that'll teach you that, bro. I'm just being honest because I was that type. Anybody that knows me will tell you I never been the type of nigga. Damn, what's up? What's good? How you doing? Whatever. I wouldn't even look at myself as somebody that had game. I always was clean. Always do big things. But there's people out there who are the same way. So I just put that in vision for them. You know what I'm saying? They play the song and it'll set the mood for them. Or whatever the case is. I have so many new limits to what I can do. So I'm just a relatable person.
Right. So, like, what is the most important thing to you as being an artist? What keeps you involved with your craft? Also, with your career, what keeps you motivated to say, you know what? Even through the ups and downs, I still can do this shit as an artist, not as a singer, but as an artist because you come from entertainment. So that means you got multiple things that you do under your belt. How do you stay focused?
Man, it's just life, man. Music is part of it, bro. You got some artists who one day just decided they want to be an artist. Me, it's a part of me, but it's come with it. I can't live without music. Literally, brother. I'm trying to be an artist. I have to have music in my life. You feel me? That's how I breathe, bro. So just living alone, bro. Like I said, I can write a song about any emotion, how I'm feeling, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or whether it's me or the next person. You feel me? And it just plays a part in life. So being that it's a part of me, I feel like I have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? With this music shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And also with BMP, Mr. Heatt in the hot seat. You feel me? Now, when I first met this brother, I met him off of a musician. You understand what I'm saying? So then I realized he could sing. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll have to for a second. You feel me? So we sat down and we rapped the takes, you feel me? And I learned then that this man was multi-talented because if you're really for the people, if you're really trying to help artists, then you would at least tune in to what they got going on, not just what you can bring them on. You feel me? And shit, I know I got on the rise. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like I still want to do my homework because you got to be able to do your homework. So when I did my homework, I just noticed that you was a man of a lot of abilities, bro, to do what you can do as far as putting music out there and entertaining other people that want to buy tickets and such. You feel me? So that's a salute to you. And a lot of people can't do that.
Yeah, it's a gift, man. Like I said, it ain't something. A lot of people, I can't imagine just. It has to be a gift for me to just one day want to just at a young age just be able to just really just do it. Never had a lesson. Nobody ever taught me nothing. I just one day wanted to do it, and it was like, okay, God was like, here you go. I already gave it to you before you were born. I already knew you had it. You know what I'm saying? Now that you realize that's what you're going to do, now I'm about to show you what you can do. I mean,
Put you in the headlock, like, look, that's what we're about to do.
And just come natural, So I'm humble, bro. Like I said, that's God be the glory. on that part, on that end. So I'm blessed.
What was your first encounter like with BMP?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was impressed when I first, cause I was introduced to BMP through my bandmate Sean. Shout out Sean. He was jamming. Liz came through, was jamming, and I was an artist. She was an artist, and I be trying to do features, and we started talking about the music, and she was like, oh man, we got this label, we got this party, we got the tour bus, the bus party. Oh yeah. So I was off the top, when I seen the flyers and she was showing me, what I had going on. I was like, I'm trying to on that, like I'm trying to be a part, like what's up, like how do I, and I'm trying to remember how I ended up meeting you. How did I end up coming here? I can't remember, bro. But when I finally came here, we chopped it up. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's more, just the music, like, we family. So it's been a minute now. So,
yeah, I met you. We had a meeting, and I met you. You came over, we talked. You know what I mean? And but I already knew much about you before you came through them doors. You feel me? And and I just knew what to expect, what to look for, and how can I help your process and your career. Not what I want from you. You feel what I'm saying? What can I do that can elevate what you got going on? Because that's what really networking is. What can you do to elevate someone else's career, not just yours? Now,
and that's what I was trying to do. When I first met y'all, I didn't cut you off.
No, you good.
When I met y'all, and we talked and we got to know each other, like I already had in my mind, like I've been doing music, even though I'm young, I've been doing music just in general 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I got 20 other been shows, met many people, you know what I'm saying? People in my family who are important, where I've been places, right? I've never seen nobody hands-on that worked and that has been disestablished. You know what I'm saying? And ever since I was young, I always said I always want to come up. I don't trust people, right? So I don't want to hit the industry and meet a bunch of new faces for them to tell me anything. So it feels good to know that we working together, rising together, but knowing, you know what I'm saying? So it just feels so much. It's like home. You know what I'm saying?
And the plan always works better when you got that same person on the other side that thinks the same way you do. Now, both of us want to elevate. Now we both get into the money. That's how you get money. You feel me? Yeah. So salute to you, bro. Man, you got your dude here. Let's talk about him a little bit, though.
Yeah, my boy Q, man,
you pulled up like.
He
pulled up.
Remember the Big Apple?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if they caught that, but after I was released, but we was at the Big Apple in June of last year. He had a whole band. We walked in, he had a band. Mr. Heatt, you remember the other two guys that do the guitar thing? Yeah. That was up here on the Rize season 2. They was there too. But yeah, man, for those that attended, that was there, that was on his live, y'all know he had a whole band. Frank walking around looking Frank walking around looking at me. I'm looking at him like, look at me like that.
Man, I mean, I look at myself as a star. Facts. So most stars, when you go to any event, they got their own band. If the event don't have a stationary band, that's just how it is.
Facts.
And salute, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love going to clubs, doing shows, but that's just what I prepare my mind for, is those type of platforms. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I go to the club, kill it right now. I got tracks right now, I'm going to kill it right now. But normally, if I know I'm performing, that's how I'm preparing myself. Like, when we get the band together, you know what I'm saying? We're about to go in here and rock. Because 9 times out of 10, most people not doing that, so they're not going to expect. So that's an advantage. Just off the top. Even if I get nervous, hypothetically speaking, if I miss, or I get nervous, or I miss some words, man, they're going to be killing, and I can boom, bounce back. It's easy to work with versus, you got a track that's going to keep going. You mess up the band, mess up with your own purpose, make that shit sound good as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm just saying, they're like, oh, man, be like that,
So, the guy behind the keys, let's talk about him briefly.
Okay.
Right. How did you meet him? How long you been knowing him? What is your musical relationship like?
I know him, bro. It's been like a year now. Time be flying, so I want to say it's been about a year. I met him in church, bro. one of my other bros, Joe, shout out to Joe. Long story short, they had a job on the road, and their parents needed a drummer at their church. And at the time, it's crazy because they didn't set up the gig for me. My cousin do some whole other stuff. They set up the gig for me, but the whole time I knew the people, but just didn't know that it was my church. But he happened to be the organ player. So when I first got there, we smacked. You know, and we've been rocking ever since. Basically, you know what I'm saying? We connected, and you know, that's just how it is. Like I said, you know, when I fuck with people, when people fuck with me, bro, you gotta keep them, you know, circle. Even if you don't talk to them every day, bro. But when something's up and it's an opportunity, and you feel like it's something big, hey, like I reached out to him, like, bro, I got this, you know what I'm saying, opportunity, come on this TV show, I do book, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, you know, I'm with it, bro. And that's how it is.
Facts. And you can tell a lot of people that they won't even tap in. Damn. Well, you know how that goes.
I don't, you know, and shout out to my boy Keith too, because you know I reached out to him too. He under the weather, you know, because I was really trying to do big. I ain't gonna lie to you. But he was under the weather. But shout out to him too, because it was supposed to be him. I was supposed to have like a whole little tiny desk concert in it. You know.
You know what? I gotta go back on it. You know, I'm just not gonna leave it with damn. Damn is like a bomb on it. Like damn. I'm not even gonna leave it on that. I'm gonna go back and elaborate. Listen. In your situation, when you hit your man up behind the key, you saying, look, I'm gonna have an interview tonight, but I'm presenting you the opportunity to come here to be a part of this show. Because not only are you a guest, he's a guest. And this is his first time on the Rise. So just as much as you on the Rise, he here too.
Oh, I know, and I told him, like, you know, I said, bro, you know, I'm here, but no one would give you a shout out, whatever. Like, you know, they gonna show you love. I already let them know, like, bro, you know, they gonna show you love. You know, the whole ball of wax.
My thing is, even musicians, not even artists, even musicians even miss opportunities. And you know, and it is a fucking opportunity of a lifetime. You get up here, you do what you need to do. It's what you need to do after you leave this interview. You need to market your own content. Don't wait for someone else to do it. It's not gonna work, and people start to get that now. People start to know, well, look, I gotta be able to get my content out there. You know what I mean? Because nobody's gonna work harder than yourself.
A lot of people
who gonna work for you while you're at the beach?
That's a fact. And a lot of people, I want to say this right quick, man. A lot of people, bro, being a musician, man, a lot of people don't really don't give us our gratitude, give us our flowers, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as a musician, that's why, you know, I reach out. That's why I stay connected. That's another reason why I always keep my band. Like, I'm going to do a show because musicians get the job done. Like I said, when you dealing with the industry, bro, like, you ain't got to name a person. You don't see people really performing to a track like that. And if there is, they got DJ and they got band. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't really give musicians their flowers. So me being a musician, anything I do, I'm gonna always include my band. Whoever's down, like I said, whoever's down with me, I always bring them on.
You know why they don't give musician flowers?
I don't know why. I don't.
This is why. You want flowers, you got to be able to be a part of something to deserve flowers. Now, what I'm saying is this. It's my opinion. You know what I mean? It's my opinion. I just said musicians, not artists. I'm a musician as well. We all miss opportunities. Meaning, if you can come to an interview with an R&B, hip hop artist, entertainer, and you have an opportunity to play behind him, hell, you may have the opportunity to play somewhere else. And not only that, think about the network you can get. Hey, I got a wedding coming up. Like, damn, you good as hell. I need you to play at my wedding. Oh, we just got a party. We just need a smooth sound. We're going to book you for that. And not only knowing what else you got going on under the sleeve. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
really,
a lot of musicians.
Already, you know what I'm saying? You get stuff like
Facts.
I got events coming out. Weddings, I got a lot of stuff coming out. But like I said, in today's time, bro, like I'm working, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, as a whole, we got a job to do, bro. I'm with it, bro. I'm putting everything on the table, bro.
Facts. So, what you got cooking for me? Like, what you got, man? You got your man back there. What you doing for the people, man? And then we gonna talk about your performance at the first quarter album release party, man. What you got, man?
Yeah, I'm about to say, I got this song. I didn't run it by, bro. Can I switch it up? This is my segment, right? I can. All right, so you got a song that I did my homework too. I found out that I got a song that you wrote. So I wanna get into that, bro, because you really encouraged me to drop it. Back. I'm gonna release it. It's unreleased. So really, it's an excuse for me. So better tune in. You feel me? You better get your homies. You better get your girls. You better get your girls and her friends. All y'all better come and tune in. Cause what you about to hear is shit fire. And it's unreleased.
Now we can slow all the way down. We can slow all the way down. Or we can hit them with some party joy.
Now, like I said, I'm here, bro. Like I said, I'm here. Whatever you pull up, I'm with it. I'm TTG. Alright, we live. We out here. Building big things. And we're not playing no games today.
While I'm looking this up, man, why don't you tell your supporters, your fans, where you at, what platform you on, how to find you one more time, where to follow you at?
Definitely all platforms. You just type me. You can Google me. MISTAHEATT. You'll find me. I'm out there on all platforms. I got music everywhere. You know what I'm saying? YouTube. I got albums, man. You want some history? How long? You know what I'm saying? Some old music. You want to check me out? On YouTube, man. I'm all there. You're gonna love it. I make music that you can't skip. I don't make that music that you skip.
That's it. Talking this shit right now. That's what it is, man. Yeah, we on the Rize TV, man. Hey, yo, all my ladies, trying to tell you, Mista, he got something special for y'all right now. I'm gonna slow it all the way down, and I have to do this because I want y'all to see how much talent that this man right here got. Now we our own worst critic. We know that. Excuse me. This man right here, he can bring it to you. He can slow it up. You can take it to the club. Yeah. You can take it to the streets. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Listen, I'm gonna just drop this joint. I want you to perform it. I want you to give it all you got to these people. So they know why they call you Mr. Heatt, my dude.
What you got for me, Doc? What you got? It's your boy, Mr. Heatt. You know what I'm saying? HBK. That's you know what going on. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Stuck in a situation that's hard to get out of. Hard to get out of. The heart is broken when the wall is hard to tear down. You was the one who saved you. Save you. Ooh, yeah. But how can I be your hero when I'm around? You tried to give me a heart, I wouldn't take it, 'cause I'm in love with somebody else. I tried to show you and tell you I didn't need you, 'cause I'm in love with somebody else. Baby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, baby. You had to go this way. I shouldn't let you on. I shouldn't let you on. I shouldn't let you on. Now you tell me, such a friend to come say to me, 'cause you was too shy to go speak to me. I should've told your friend with no sympathy. I ain't interested to live all the pain that I put you in. You were better off than I know me. I would've never had those long calls. We wouldn't be trying to get over me. Why did I take so long? Why did I steer you wrong? Should've kept it real with you, girl. Didn't want you all alone, and I'm sorry. I'm so stuck in a situation that's hard to get out of. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm stuck in a situation that's hard to get out of. I'm sorry, selfish. I feel come to your love, I can't. Feeling your body's electric. It feels so good, I can't stress. You're in a bird, and I press. You wanna give him my breath. Feel like a water in desert. I know you can feel all this pressure. I got you on top of the dresser. Your lesson is the question. You know we're due for a session. You know we're due for a session. I hear your body calling me. Tell you, man, what you need. I'ma give you what you need. I'm down here on my knees. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in a situation that's hard to get out of. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, girl. I'm stuck in a situation that's hard to get out of. When I recorded that song, I was a little young.
Okay. So you break it down like that. Now, I would love to see this in performance style.
Oh yeah, I was really sitting down. I was. Took me back with that. I wasn't expecting. That's a dope answer.
And now because I think for all the R&B artists to tap in, we can break it down.
The meaning behind the song is that
No, not the meaning behind the song, but the meaning behind R&B. Singing.
I mean, that's what it is, rhythm and blues, man. You know, when you take R&B and think about where it comes from, bro, that's soul, bro. Blues. You know what I'm saying? Blues was emotional, bro. Even as a man, bro, we may not, be expressive as, women, they have no problem expressing themselves. Shout out to women, no problem, But as men, we personally, I don't shit in, but music is an outlet. So when you bring the answer to the question, but when you talk about R&B, I mean it comes from, because when you think about R&B, look at it now, it's really industry, bro. It's all business. There's really no love into it. If you really be honest, you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So, and that's what I do, bro. I love what I do. Like I said, I can never blow up. I can never be famous. I'm gonna always make music. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I love to do, and that's what my music shows, bro. Shows love, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not famous, but when I play my music, regardless of how I feel about it, people love it, bro. They feel it. You know what I'm saying? It makes me love it. It makes me want to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm doing something.
Absolutely. See, my thing was behind the R&B scene was, well, why was Wanye from Boyz II Men was shaking his head so damn hard when he was singing? Now, only a real singer would know why Wanye was here with him. He was every time. Was it because he was getting that was his energy to bring the vocals off? So where he did it, I mean, what really was it? If you know what it was, drop in the comments so we can get an understanding. All R&B artists, tap in, please, with me. I have to know.
So what it is, my wife, shout out to my wife. My wife, but she keep bugging on me. She like, but you look like a bobblehead, but I'll be like, whatever, bro. But it's everybody. Everybody has a thing to where it just helps push that note out. With me, I guess that's how I make my notes clear or whatever. It's a natural thing. Some people be, and using their body and some people be.
So it's a vocal thing.
It's a vocal thing. It's a tactic. It's a, it's just like a tactic. It's just a thing that singers do. It either helps them get the notes out, or some people shake their heads. So when they're switching notes, it makes their changes clear. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the singer. But
I got quite a few questions about R&B. You know, so that's the person. That's the person. So, because I mean, you know what? I would hold it all the way back because I want the R&B artists to tap in with this live right now. We on the Rise. You feel me? We are on the Rise TV. However way you receiving the content, you are on the Rise. Don't ever forget it. Make sure you tell a friend because I've got some questions. And I figured out why Wanye shake his head so damn hard. Even though we ain't from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, but we gotta lead now. Alright. My next question is, well, a lot of people they like Keith Sweat's music, but they always said the man big. What? How did that get his message across being an R&B artist in the 90s?
This is the thing about being in the 90s, like niggas was really singing in the 90s. So when you talk about Keith Sweat,
yeah,
Keith Sweat not your best singer. Shout out Keith Sweat because he got hits. It's more of a tactic. He knew what to say, how to say it. He's in a way I can relate myself to Keith Sweat because ultimately I make music for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my bros, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. But ultimately what I learned in music, women, they gon' it be the niggas, bro, excuse my language, you know what I'm saying? They go out, bootleg, try to find the easy way out to music. Women that go to the store and buy your CD, they gonna go to Harvard and listen to your music. So, you know, why would I want that?
They know all the bootleggers. Like, yo,
and they'll listen to it. Women are,
get one of those. You said that's Snoop? Yeah, one of those.
We cash your fat checks.
Yeah, so I kind of look at it as a science. You know, that's like kind of a strategy for me. I kind of like differentiate the ratio. You know what I'm saying? It's more men gonna listen to my music than ladies, or vice versa. And that's what I go with. So I go with who I get a better reaction out of. With some, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, the bros. That's why I'm so versatile because that's a. I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to be so long.
You good?
But like that's a goal for me, bro. Like I work hard, bro, because I want to please. I'm not complacent, bro. Like you can't put me in a category. You know, and I respect being called an R&B singer. I go with it because I sing R&B, but I also sing pop. I also sing country. I also sing rock. I'll spit. I got bars. You feel me? Bro, I'm from 41, bro. And
you got past the night coming up a little later.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, this is your spotlight. Any artists that come on the Rise, they know they got their spotlight.
I'm about to take advantage today.
Absolutely. So we learned that Wanye was shaking his head because it's a vocal thing. You want that right vocal to come out, you gotta shake his head.
Like, you know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
Keith Sweat. If he was begging in his songs, it's because he knew what fan base to target.
Exactly.
And he made money off of it. That's where he got the hits from. See, I'm teaching y'all something now. I ain't asking questions because I'm dumbfounded. I'm asking questions to let y'all know. These are questions that y'all asking, but y'all too afraid to ask. Ain't no question a bad question.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? If you ask a question, it's because you don't understand it. But when you understand something, now you get it. You feel me?
That's a fact, bro. And like I was always told, you know, a dumb question is one I'd ask. And, you know, that's how I grow. If I don't know something, I'm gonna ask you. I ain't too prideful to feel me, because I'm trying to be one of the best. You know, I ain't trying to be better than nobody. But when you talk about Mr. Heatt, like, oh yeah, he was here. You know, and that's really all I be wanting. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, the last question I got, and this is outside the box, Mr. Heatt. Who's the better artist? Michael Jackson or Prince?
Now, when you say better artist, you gotta be.
But
see, this is the thing.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
I'm transparent. I can explain. It depends on when you say artist. If you're talking about entertainment wise,
the best entertainer.
It's gotta. Prince was a beast. Prince was a fool with it. Okay. But Michael Jackson is the best entertainer.
We said Michael had people fighting.
Man, Michael had Prince. Being Prince, like I said, Prince is a dog. Prince he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about Michael. Prince, you know, he had his moves. it's just something about MJ, bro. He had a presence, bro, that nobody can't do that, man. You'll never see that again. You'll never see that. You'll never see that again. But like I said, but Prince is the GOAT too. Prince is a GOAT. Like it's hard to really compare the two. It's more or less who you're more of a fan of. Because I know a lot of people who like Prince more than Michael. You know, me being transparent, I like Michael more, but I know that Prince was a dog.
What did Michael have as far as because we said we're not gonna call him artists. What did Michael have that Prince didn't have as far as being an entertainer?
Well, Michael didn't play any instruments as far as we knew. He could dabble on the piano. He knew music.
Right.
He was a wizard.
All his brothers was a musician.
All his brothers was musicians. I was a singer. You know, but he knows music. You know, he had to dance. His whole presence. You know, his whole orchestra, how he danced, how he orchestrated on the stage with his dancers. Like he made movies on the stage. You know, mind you, Prince. Oh goddamn, he'll take that guitar and hit the mic and do the split. But you never seen Prince on stage with 20 people dancing and singing, leaning and doing like Michael.
So you said Prince didn't have the choreography.
That wasn't his thing. You know, that just wasn't his thing. He was hype. He comes from like the late 70s, early 80s. You know what I'm saying? With your boy, they took his name from him. Like he comes from that era, you know, where they got the band and they live. Even though Michael Jackson did too, but Michael Jackson left that era. You know what I'm saying? Prince made that him. He kept his band. He kept everybody together. He made that his name. Michael, he was more or less talking about the whole thing. He was a visionary, bro. He had big dreams and he made his visions come alive on stage and in his movies. Like he literally made movies. Like Michael Jackson can entertain you on the television and on the stage. Because Michael Jackson has videos to this day that are legendary. If it wasn't for him, most of these people's videos that you see today probably would be playing. Michael Jackson made it okay for you to literally make movies.
Shout out to Michael Jackson and R.I.P. You already know what it is. But listen, Mr. Heatt, we're going to get into one more dope fire record that you sent me today. But it's my choice. Let's talk about the record I Got You. Is it unreleased? Is it released? How do people can find it if they can't find it? Please let them know what you're about to witness it tonight.
This is the song I mentioned earlier. You know, bro, he moved the loop with other song, which is fire. I forgot even sing that song right now. I appreciate you playing that because I really love that song too. This song, you know, like I said, I don't really get into like my life stuff that I have going on. But, you know, people who just happen to want to know just a piece of what I made, you know, this song kind of, I was going through something, whatever, and I wrote this song, you know, out of that situation, you know, and I found out you like it, you know, I was like, man, that's what's up, you know, what's up.
And now they're going to like it. Introduce that record.
This song is I Got You. Unreleased. This film will be released soon, so please stay tuned.
Coolest man in this fool. Know that.
Is there a reason why you sit with them but you do another? I'm tryna see what you be on. You ain't fucking with me, then I choose another. Girl, what do I gotta do just to prove to you that I understand? I'm not just a man, I'm a human being. I got feelings too, I'm a grown man. I don't have much, but got a lot to lose. You think everyone tryna plot on you. You think everyone throwing rocks at you. You think everybody wanna see you lose. You don't trust nobody. And that's okay, so try to swing my way, make you feel comfortable. Let me know what you wanna do. Just know that every little thing will be okay, girl. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. Every little thing will be okay, girl. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you.
Turn it up. What time? Let's go.
Mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. I can't even understand how you stay there. Your love is so pure, he didn't know what to do with it. I'm just trying to find a way to reconnect on the pieces. I know you feel so lost, like you're stuck on an island. I look at you as a diamond, feeling so lucky I found you. But to these niggas is pirates, I'm nothing more than a hybrid. Looking for love at its finest. I feel like you do that, I got it. We can take off in the ride, but really you'll be okay.
I should have got with
I promise to be here, no matter what they happen. I feel like I'm something. You be mine.
listen, that's one of my favorites. You feel what I'm saying? I'm definitely fucking with that record. You know what I mean? Unreleased.
Unreleased.
Y'all
Coming
can tap in.
soon. Coming soon. Like I said, bro, you encouraged me to release it, bro. I be sitting on music.
Facts.
And yeah, like I said, the fact I heard you was fucking, I said, well, you know, put me sitting on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody out there, like I said, you know, I be going through something like that. The music is my outlet, bro. So there's so many people out there that music is their outlet, bro. And I want to be there, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
This is something that R&B artists, hip hop artists, pop artists, whatever you want to call yourself, or whatever type of genre you want to put your music in, it don't matter, man. Networking, you got fire music. Make sure you keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you stay firm and keep your foundation. And always give thanks to God, bro, because He's the one that wakes us up. He's the one that give us this talent. It's a gift that we have, and it's like superpowers. Everybody don't have these powers. You feel me? So if you got the superpowers, then stay blessed, be blessed. Any last inspirational words for your faith? Listen to me now, because a lot of artists, they speak too fast and they don't listen. You feel me? They speak too fast and they don't answer the question correctly, because you have other people that's in tune with your career, and they would like to know where they can find that good music that they hear exclusively on the Rise. Any last inspirational words that you have for your fan base, your family, your friends, supporters, anything, bro?
To my family, you feel me? Regardless of whatever, I do this for us, you feel me? We're gonna be rich one day, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be up. Make sure, you know, I mean, regardless of whatever, you know, family gonna be family, whatever, you feel me? You know, but regardless, you feel me? Whether you support me, whether you do it out, you know what I'm saying, be there for me, just know when the time comes, you know what I'm saying? Just know I said it. Never switch up.
That's a fact. Any last shout out?
To my
You okay?
yeah, nah, because you said family, friends, so I'm trying to answer the question correctly. So I want to make sure I do it right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to my fans, you feel me? I appreciate you. Without you, I wouldn't be nothing, bro. You feel me? I wouldn't be nothing at all. I appreciate you. I love you genuinely, you feel me? And I just hope you stick it through the whole journey, you know what I'm saying? There's more to come. And like I said, it's up from here. You know what I'm saying? So if you're down for me, I'll be down for you. You feel me? And much love to the artists, man. Just keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give it your all, bro. You can't be out here playing, you can't make excuses. That was my problem. You know, I was making excuses, even when I didn't realize it. You know what I'm saying? It took a certain thing, it took me to, you know, watch a Kanye documentary. You know what I'm saying? To realize, man, this man went through the same stuff I went through, bro. And he made it through the eyes, bro. And it inspired me so much to, bro, I'm willing to give it all, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being, you know what I'm saying, living life. I'm tired of working to pay bills, bro. I'm trying to do what God has destined for me, bro. And as far as y'all artists, you gotta stick with it, man. You gotta give it your all. You gotta take it serious, for real. You gotta really take it serious, because it's different when you say I just do music, you recording. You gotta really give it all of your energy. It's gonna be stressful, but you gotta do it because it's worth it. You feel me? just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Much love. Feel me? Yeah.
That's what it is. Any last shout outs, bro?
Shout out to my wife. Shout out to Dad Foolish. Shout out to Foolish. You know what I'm saying? He's like mastermind to a lot of my music, man. Like 90, 95, 99%. Like all of my music for years, if you want to be technical. Like he's, you know what I'm saying? Me and him been doing this. We grew up doing this 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So like shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Without him, I wouldn't even have a lot of motivation as well, bro.
So the love is definitely there. Definitely. That's what it is, man. Well, listen, usually I salute, I give a pound, but I'm gonna give a toast tonight. You feel me? I appreciate you being on the show in season 2. You know what I mean? Bringing a whole different vibe. You set a whole vibe tonight. You know what I mean? The people need to really know when you come on this show, take advantage of the show. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that you can't do up here. I'm not sending you a rule book. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sending you any of that. I'm just letting you know, like, look, this is what we. Only thing we want is just to be safe. Let's be safe and mind where we at. You come on the show, whatever you need to do. A lot of people don't practice. You know you're gonna be on the show for three weeks ahead of time. Shit. Why not build a whole? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, they say, you know, unity is key, man. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I'm saying? Unity is key, bro. Like, we family.
Facts.
You know,
that's what it is, man.
That's a lot, man.
Well, as far as me, man, like, my last inspirational words is, y'all make sure y'all keep pushing. Make sure you're marketing and promoting yourself, branding yourself, because that's important when you're trying to be an entrepreneur. You're trying to build your own brand. Make sure you're doing those things. Even get your brand on your shirt and go to these events. You know, stop leaving events early. You know what I mean? Stop. You know, performing and then leaving. Perform and stay. Get these artists the same. Yeah, get these artists the same energy that you want them to be in your performance. Yeah. That's fucked up, man. Y'all want everybody to be on the scene when y'all perform, and then as soon as after you perform, you walk out. Labels don't look for that. Managers don't even look for that. You know what I'm saying? You want to go the right route, my nigga, like just show love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody show love. And that's my inspirational words to everybody. But make sure you brand, market, and promote yourself. Make sure you register as an artist. You doing features with people, with other artists, you ain't getting paid. You just got a song flow. Now, it's released, but you ain't getting paid. You going to these shows and you got a showcase that you got booked for. Hey, if you would be in my ASCAP, United Masters, you can register. You can register that. The concerts, the showcases, you can register all of that and still get your coins. And at the end of the year, you can file taxes. We had Key already up here that said that, you know, we had him the other night on the Rize, and he said that he felt great. He was a battle rapper for all that time, and he just started really making industry music for 3 years, and he filed his first taxes off music. So that's dope. That's an elevation for that man. You know what I'm saying? At least he can file his taxes off what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's his career.
Absolutely.
That's when it becomes official, man.
Facts. And that's what a registered artist, being a registered artist, that's where it gets you at. It gets you your credentials, it gets you that paperwork on black and white, because that's what matters when it comes to these labels. So you gotta make sure you branding, marketing, promoting yourself. You feel me? And then let's not forget about the most important one, networking. You can network on the toilet, nigga. You can network anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? I say that because most niggas look at their phone, most females look at their phone when they on the toilet. And I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 out here, man. And that's what y'all doing, that's what we doing. You know the truth. But while we doing that, we taking time out. Let's take time out to promote, market, brand ourselves, put it on the shirt, go to these concerts. Hey, look what we got going on. Okay. Everybody not gonna like your music, so keep going. Make something else. Target this crowd. Keep sweating. That's what we learned tonight. Having a market
gotta be classy.
Facts.
Like somebody told me, I ain't gonna say no names, but it bothered me enough to where I just gotta address it.
Yeah.
You know, it was like you need classy people, classy men to market or promote your music. I'm like classy, like you know, I'm trying to figure out, you know, what they mean by classy. Like we don't have to be. Not saying we have to be ignorant, because you know we're intelligent, we're smart, we're educated. So naturally we're gonna be professional.
Facts.
But I feel like I don't have to change my personality to promote or to sell. You get what I'm saying? And I feel offended because classics. Damn, so I mean, I worked in the office, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm a pretty professional person, you know what I'm saying? So I felt offended because, you know, I think about people that, my team, I think about you, I think about Liz, I think about, you know what I'm saying, what we have going on. I'm like, you know, we're professional, but we down to earth type of people. You know what I'm saying? We can put on suits and be professional, go to a corporate business when it's time, but you know what I'm saying? You know, we're us. But I feel like, you know, we don't have to change nothing. But yeah, it just bothered me, you know what I'm saying? I just felt, you know, I want, and, you know, tune in, you can inbox me, let me know how you feel about that, you know what I'm saying? You have to be all classy or have a certain persona about yourself to promote.
And so, you know, one thing, I'm gonna answer your question off that, and then we're gonna get up out of here because we gotta pay some bills. We gotta do what we gotta do. You feel me? I'm gonna have my man behind the keys rock out with us. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna answer your question though. Well, I'm gonna go back and elaborate on what you. It wasn't a question. It was just a statement that you was making. So far as you know, these artists that try to switch up and whatever and all of that. No, it don't take all of that, and it don't take a classical person to push your music. Only thing it takes really is a real supporter to push your music. You understand what I'm saying? And if you out here networking and you just think you better than everybody, that don't work either because a feature don't work like that. A feature work is two body of work with people that got two different perspectives on one song. You understand what I'm saying? You bringing some flavor, I'm bringing some flavor, and I'm bringing in my all. You feel me? And that's just on the feature side of things. But I don't want to get too deep. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Mozzie Bracket 18 on my Insta, on Facebook, Mazerati Santana. You also can find me on the radio, you know what I'm saying, on the Rize Radio, the morning show, on WDRB Media, Out Radio, Tune In Radio, Hip Hop Nation, you know what I'm saying, Streamer, we all there. You feel what I'm saying? And we all the voice of the community, and we giving double the exposure, double the information, double the inspiration. You feel me? We giving you all of that. It's not a game. Send your music in so I can play it. Only clean music. I can't play it if it ain't clean. But I am trying to look out for artists. I am trying to keep my word and do what I say I was going to do. Shout out to Lizzie Yayo, the president of BNP, Big Mazzy Productions, working hard behind the productions. So you already know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro, again for coming on the Rise for season 2. You know what I mean? Shout out to Zach Taylor, more Demolish, aka Afro King. You know what I mean? We in the building, and we already know what it is. Hey, listen, man, can y'all jam out for me? You know what I mean? We're gonna lead the Rise with y'all jamming out. You already know what it is, man. Y'all tune in tomorrow night. This shit gonna get even more dope. You already know what it is, man. Y'all jam out for me, man.
Tell me up a little bit. I'm in love with you. I'm not like you. I just wanna be with you. Baby, can you please come by me? Oh, you know I can do to make you feel like the queen you are. Baby, I know what you need. And you know what I need. Stop playing with me, baby.